Thomas Paine, born on January 29, 1737, in Thetford, England, was one of the most influential political writers and philosophers of the 18th century. His ideas played a crucial role in shaping the ideologies behind the American and French revolutions, and his powerful prose helped inspire radical political change during these transformative periods in history. Despite his humble origins, Paine became a voice for democracy, human rights, and freedom, making a lasting impact on political thought. Paine grew up in a modest Quaker household. His father was a corset maker, and Paine initially followed in his 40 lines in footsteps by working as an apprentice in that trade. However, he found this work unfulfilling and spent much of his early adult life moving between different jobs, including working as a teacher and an excise officer. Despite his limited formal education, Paine developed a passion for reading and self-education, particularly in the areas of science, philosophy, and politics. In 1774, Paine's life took a significant turn when he met Benjamin Franklin in London. Franklin, impressed by Paine's intelligence and potential, encouraged him to emigrate to the American colonies. Paine took Franklin's advice and arrived in Philadelphia in late 1774, just as the tensions between the American colonies and Great Britain were escalating. Paine quickly immersed himself in the political discussions of the time, using his writing to advocate for independence and the rights of the colonists. Paine's most famous work, Common Sense, was published in January 1776. Written in clear, straightforward language, it argued passionately for American independence from Britain, criticizing monarchy and hereditary rule while advocating for a new democratic government. Common Sense was an instant sensation, selling over 100,000 copies within months and becoming one of the most influential pamphlets in American history. Its impact was profound. It helped galvanize public opinion in favor of independence and provided a powerful ideological framework for the American Revolution. Following the success of Common Sense, Paine continued to write in support of the revolutionary cause. His series of pamphlets, known as the American Crisis, provided encouragement to the colonists during the darkest days of the Revolutionary War. His famous opening line, "These are the times that try men's souls," became a rallying cry for the American forces. Paine also served as a soldier and later worked in the Continental Congress, though his direct involvement in the war effort was overshadowed by his contributions as a writer and thinker. After the American Revolution, Paine returned to Europe, where he became involved in the French Revolution. His 1791 work, The Rights of Man, defended the French Revolution and advocated for democratic reforms, universal suffrage, and the protection of individual rights. This work made him a hero in revolutionary circles but also an enemy of the British government, which banned the book and charged Paine with sedition. Paine fled to France, where he became an honorary French citizen and was elected to the National Convention. However, his opposition to the execution of King Louis XVI and his criticism of the radical Jacobin leadership led to his imprisonment during the Reign of Terror. While in prison, Paine wrote part of The Age of Reason, a critique of organized religion that argued for deism and the use of reason over faith. Though this work provoked controversy, especially in religious circles, it remains a significant contribution to Enlightenment thought. Paine's later years were marked by personal difficulties. After being released from prison, he returned to the United States in 1802 at the invitation of President Thomas Jefferson. But his reputation had suffered due to his religious views and his support for the French Revolution. Paine lived in relative obscurity and poverty in his final years, passing away on June 8, 1809. Despite the hardships of his later life, Thomas Paine's legacy is profound. His writings, particularly Common Sense and The Rights of Man, continue to inspire those who advocate for democracy, human rights, and social justice. Paine's ability to communicate complex political ideas in accessible language made him one of the most influential voices of his time, and his work remains a cornerstone in the history of political thought. This has been a quick biography created by the team at Best Audiobooks for free, published on both YouTube and Rumble. Please subscribe to our channel, as your subscription allows us to bring you more great free content. Please look to our website at web.bestaudiobooksforfree.com for a complete list of our audiobooks.